It's 2 versus 1. And Godolphin, he's very full in terms of his health, his shield cells, but the final player is going to be able to dash away. So it's a 1v1, but can he actually get the shots? Godolphin has to go huge here, but it looks like he might not be able to do so. The P2020 is being spammed, and it all comes down to the shots, and Kangana somehow win. Legend composition is going to be very important here in map number 1. He plays that flanking character, plays that flanking role, but this is one of those situations that NCD found themselves in last time, where they were stuck in the middle of the map, the other team was up on the dome, and they didn't have a way of getting up there. No bounce pad to work with in round number 1.
He is going to be able to maybe isolate a player and win a 1v1, but for now he's going to be backing up towards his teammates, because it looks like Gambit have had enough of sitting around and they want to get nice and aggressive. However, Graceful meets him with the machine, the shredder, whatever you want to call it, and dumps 2 players. One on their back and one to low shields, and now it's going to be up to JMW just to fly forward, find a little bit of time as the last player alive will be caught behind this care package. This should be the round going to Kangana. However, it's made to look a little bit more difficult than it should, as finally they get the job done and they'll be up by 1. Both teams, not sure if anyone has any grenades left to try and force players down off height, so we're back to that kind of chip damage game. No openings to be gained unless someone hits some big headshots.
Well, this was the same problem NCD had, right? They were forced back, they didn't have a way to bubble in, but at the same time, neither team has a gibby. So Kangana also will have to move off that high ground, and they both meet in the center here. Gambit, if they hit enough shots, maybe that will give them enough room to push in, but they're the ones who have to move first with how this circle's going.
So the trouble here for Gambit, once again, they just don't have any protection. They don't have a gibby dome, they have no way to close this ground, and even though one knock does come in, once again, Gambit Esports just showing that they didn't have either the legend, the abilities, or, to be honest, the map knowledge to find themselves in a position where they can really do anything effective there. It was just all Kangana playing the patience game. They had that dome control. Just waiting for Gambit Esports to have to make that move in the open.
A couple of players here for Gambit. Just have to be careful. And there's the shredding damage. That might be enough to allow the rest of the team to push up.
Well, that's the opening. JMW probably feel a little bit aggrieved. He maybe didn't get a little bit more damage done there. He had 3 shots onto the back of that Gambit player, but just couldn't control the spray the way he would have wanted. However, Graceful going to slide in. JMW is going to get that second knock as well. And now it's all up to this final player up on the high ground. Kangana, the champions, they get it done. And that was a dominant final round from them. We're in map 5. It's VSA versus Kangana. It's been another amazing series back and forth between the 2 teams. But still no clear decisive winner. It all comes down to Hillside Outpost, and VSA look like they're on the unfortunate side of things to start off.
Don't have to be too aggressive here, VSA, but at the same time, if they bide their time for too long, they might find themselves in a difficult situation. JMW does turn, but I think it was just a little bit too late. BJ caught him off guard there.
There's the trade, though, and that's the important thing here for Kangana, managing to get that trade to make it a 2v2. However, with the barriers being popped, you can see that VSA are desperately trying to push up, trying to find these players, trying to isolate. Kangana have got the heels up, though, and now it's just like a Western. It's a good old-fashioned shootout. Matey's in a 1v1 here with his opponent. Graceful looks like he's on the other side. Come to join him now. Both players are going to jump out of dodge. One stimming, one jumping into the void to try and get these heels off.
This is going to be bait. So he's actually going to go for it.
He's going to try and stick this one. And just to get JMW back up. And not only is it JMW back up, it is bait enough. Matey will get the knock, and that is going to be Kangana picking up the first round here on Hillside Outpost. What are the odds on a tiebreaker in this one, Dan?
I mean, I imagine probably pretty good odds, if I'm completely honest. The way that things have been going today, not just in this match, but everyone. We've had a 5th map in every series so far today. We've had a couple go to at least round 8 as well. A lot of damage being done to Slayers, though.
Trying to be aggressive as well. Slayers, though, they're going to be caught out. Shots coming through that little crevice that was left available to slide some bullets through. Graceful was the player who found the angle. Trosty's going to go down as well. All up to BJX now, but he's going to be met by Graceful in the most unpolite of ways.
20 seconds until this suddenly becomes a dogpile in the middle of the map, by the way. Graceful looking to try and take advantage of it now, though. Horizon is going to be the target in sight and does get the knock, and Kangana take the advantage.
And jump into the void as well. 3v2 here for Kangana. They're on match point. They're on series point. 45 damage from JMW as well. The question is, are they going to try and push? Is the res going to be able to come in? Do they have the utility to stop things? Graceful has retreated into a position where He's going to be safe, but now the push is going to come in. Pathfinder's going to have to try and escape. Makes the cross, and Madelon can't quite connect. And this is just a straight shootout now as Kungana will finally get the job done. Kungana will win the series. VSA will fall out the tournament. A great performance from them, but Kungana once again reminded us of just how good they are. NCD, as you say, unbeaten so far in the tournament. And maybe some pressure on G Dolphin here, because he was saying his two teammates have been carrying him. Well, he's not going to have to let himself be carried now, because everyone is going to have to step up, because we've seen the level of play that's been coming out of Kungana. Unlucky up on this high ground. Dolphin trying to get involved as well. A little bit of a wiggle from JMW, but Unlucky will pick up that first blood. However, it should be traded out, you would imagine. However, not going to be. Unlucky picks up two.
Picks up two. It's 2 versus 1. And G-Dolphin, he's very full in terms of his health. His shield cells, but the final player is going to be able to dash away. So it's a 1v1, but can he actually get the shots? G-Dolphin had to go huge here, but it looks like he might not be able to do so. The P2020 is being spammed, and it comes down to the shots, and Kungana somehow win in what was a 2 versus 3 and then a 1 versus 2.
Doesn't look like they are. They're going to play the sensible game here. Maybe it will be up to NCD to try and make a late dash, a desperate dash out to see if they can take under the bridge, but you can see Madelol is just holding a grenade up. He's going to be counting down the seconds until he lets that one go. And he could do a huge amount of damage. Grenade's going to be exchanged. Zone starts to come in. NCD can buy a few seconds here, but how many seconds can they buy before they take some damage from these nades? Enough is the question. Is the answer, I should say, to the question. Dolphin slides in. Graceful got that first knock. It's going to be another player above him. Dolphin will go down. It all falls down to Unlucky here. He's only got 1 HP, but he has managed to get a crack. Just to see if he can flick out and hit some good damage, but this is very, very difficult for him. You can see both players having their lines of sight obscured by the 2 knockdown shields. Everyone working together here. Lucky moving out. Goes wide, and he might be able to win this one. It'll be Kungana who win the 1v1.
It was a little bit close at the end. Letting the opposition back was an interesting decision for me, but perhaps didn't quite know how much health the final player had. As Kungana now are 1 round away from taking map number 1 in very quick and emphatic fashion. Also, I've just remembered what NCD stands for. It's Nuggets, Crumpets, and Dolphins, isn't it? I've been saying all this time it's the first letter of their names, but Nuggets, Crumpets, and Dolphins just came back to me.
I just think chicken nuggets now, but now it's going to move from Kungana up onto this high ground, trying to be aggressive and really press home the advantage. Dolphin's already taking quite a lot of damage himself, so is Unlucky. Dolphin's trying to make a play to establish some dominance and assert a little bit of presence here. 45 flesh damage, but can't get that knock. It really is a little bit testy between these players at the moment. JMW is going to get the first. Matey's going to get the second. And this looks like it will be a clean sweep for Kungana, even with Unlucky getting one. Kungana are the champions of our first map in our grand final. 3-0 sweep. And NCD are going to need some copium after that one. A little bit like the chat and Dan Gaskin were after my predictions.
They have got resources there if they want to pick them up here in the pill, but they haven't even opened them at the moment because they just trust in their gunplay. Graceful again, shredding with a flatline.
Shredding, but not getting the knock. There is the knock, though. Matey Low is going to get that first kill. Dolphin trying to do what he can. He goes down again, and now it's all left up to Nags. And even though he's doing some work, the heavy lifting is still going to be there for him to do. Flies around the corner. Nags is 1 HP, though. He'll go down to the P2020. Kungana now just 2 rounds away from closing this thing out.
All 3 players of Kungana are actually in that same little corner. So NCD have the map positioning at the moment, but for how long?
Matey Lowell whipping it real good right now. Hitting so many shots with this wingman. JMW is going to convert the damage into the first knock. NCD are flying, but they're only flying one direction. That's straight towards the ground. Kungana, 1 round away.
Yeah, sorry, my fault.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry. I got overexcited. Okay, sorry. My bad.
Well, NCD, they need to take something, but again, it's aggression from Kungana.
That's the definition of aggression. JMW taken down to low shields, though. It is a 2v3 situation after Graceful gets the knock onto Nags. Now Dolphin's down, and maybe now it's time for me to start raising my voice ever so slightly, because the last player alive is going to be chased down by 3 hungry members of Kungana. Jumps into the void, but it's just going to be delaying the inevitable. Maybe Low wants it. JMW He's going to get one, and Kangana will be the champions. They will get the job done, and they will be the GLL Arena Summer